Hey everybody, in this episode we're talking with our good friend Victor, and this is a different style of podcast or episode because we're just recording a normal conversation that we're having with him, ranging from building a one-man agency till protein cookies to software products, and why it's so important to start a company with people you trust and also have a different or the same work mentality than you have. And listen to the podcast, let us know in the comments what you think about it, and I hope you enjoy.
People are lazy, in my opinion. Okay, it is so hard to find productive people around. So
That's true.
The what I will sell after is how to be an agency of one. You are Jonas, and you live in Germany. How can you make money in your hometown? So I can teach you a system, and thanks to my system, you can go to your mechanic or whatever business you live where you live, and then you can sell this thing. So this is how I envision.
I mean, let's build fucking
And
software.
while I'm building my brand on automation, but since I'm a human being, I can also develop further. And now I can be interested in something else, like a digital product, like a paper product, physical product.
I get it. I just wouldn't do it.
Yes, yes.
I mean, I love
But
building.
we said it's so passion. So I would love to do this. I would love to go to the mechanic and do. But you guys, you don't like it, right? So
No.
it is correct to don't do this together, because we have to be all on the same frequency.
So Victor, let's build software. Let's build software.
But since I'm already 10 years into software. I don't want to build software anymore. Now I want to build physical products.
Well,
But you want physical products with software. Right, it's a product. I want to build a product.
For Mark and I, it's more about building a product that can scale. It doesn't matter whether it be physical, because Mark and I have been always thinking. Actually, we started with like creating our own protein bars. Like Mark's been talking or dreaming about it for years. So like protein
yeah,
bars is like, that's the thing. It's a
So we
physical
follow these
product.
guys on Instagram. Actually, they're super cool.
Yeah.
What are they called, Lucas?
The
I know. I'll add it later.
I'll check
Here it
it.
is. Chunky Fit Cookie.
Yeah, share the screen,
And,
Mark. Share the screen. Share them. Like they're
No, I can't. It's on my phone.
okay, funky.
But Chunky Fit Cookie.
Chunky.
Anyways, it's super cool. They're just building their own protein brand, and they're starting off just making cookies and stuff. And man, because I don't know, you're not into the fit stuff so much as we are, like protein, but it's really, really, really hard to find a good protein bar. Like you either have to make cuts in terms of the quality of protein, so that means they usually use like soy or collagen or something that is not of good quality, that I consider not for me myself as good quality, because I don't want soy. Soy can give you a lot of side effects. It's also allergy wise, etc. Not a big fan.
Like they
But,
have cool content.
Yeah, exactly. This kind of stuff is so cool. But these like physical products, or I wanted to do beef jerky because I fucking love beef jerky. But
Yes.
anyways, continue with the protein cookies. It's just like cool. It's a cool product that I fucking stand behind because I use it on a daily basis. It's something not necessarily, you don't need code, because code the drill. It's bugs and all that
You
other
need
stuff. It's
business and marketing. You don't need
exactly, it's
code.
different. Like everything has a different, obviously different
Yes.
issues or something that you struggle with, but challenges. But this is something I fucking would love to. It's just fucking so cool. With a fucking protein brand, I would already know, like with fucking twins, like a twin brand.
Yes.
That'll be so cool. There's something like, bro, like we fucking really, really enjoy. I want to have like good ingredients in terms of just mostly natural ingredients. And just the problem is just shelf life, for example. Like these guys also had the beginning of shelf life, like short shelf life. Like I think they said 2 months or 12 weeks, like 3 months, which is not long for something. And then we would distribute it on, like, I don't know, grocery stores, etc. Well, or just you go to gyms and sell them. You can go there's like in our gym, for example, we have these machines where you can, like, vending machines where you have protein bars in there, so you can just talk to these guys and like, hey, we're selling this brand here, like again, I'll do the fucking whole thing that we did for other projects. LinkedIn, brother. We just fucking reach out LinkedIn, because I love this fucking product. Another thing, the cool thing is, unlike other products, like for example, a friend, I don't know, you've never met him probably, Felix. He sells physical products like pillows, and before he's selling weighted blankets. Bro, sometimes they need lead time of 6 months. Like for example, now he has like pacha, like alpaca stuff. So, or like sometimes 2 months, but that's a long time. And for example, with protein, anything that you cook and all that stuff, bake, you don't need leading time that much. So you can literally do it within a week, probably production wise. You can increase, or
Oh man.
once you have someone
Oh,
who can
Axel with the
provide it.
honey, bro.
Oh man,
Spicy
oh man.
honey.
So your friend is fucking amazing. Lucas, you want to tell a story, or should I?
No,
I'll
you
tell
Bro,
start.
you.
like
I
So,
open.
you feel the energy. So this is so different that like, oh yeah, let's build soft. No, it has a taste in the mouth. Like it's so different when you
bro,
talk about.
we love this shit. Like, let's just say we want to build products. I don't want to, bro. I don't want to provide a service, like, because you're trading time for money. And I don't
Yes,
like
yes.
that, honestly. It's just, bro, it doesn't get me out of bed. Like, I'm a product builder. Like, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't have software is something that we really like. The problem is with
I,
physical products is usually more starting money,
mm,
right? The cost of software is going down, versus that the rest is usually going up. So starting with that is just like, look, if I had like I want to build this, bro. I fucking love this shit. It's something then cool. Then you can combine all the skills that we learn, because Lucas and I would believe obviously skills are
yes.
just learning, right? They're just accumulating over time. And yeah. So anyways, so coming back to it, so to the cookie brand. So we just so the honey one, the honey story. So a friend of ours, Axel, he started a honey business. And bro, do you know anything about honey? Honey has a shelf life of forever. So
Oh
he
yeah.
just has basically spicy honey that doesn't go bad. So a product that doesn't go bad. He can produce it in mass because
Mm,
it's a fairly easy process, and it's super super cool.
mm.
Like he has a crazy cool niche. He's a machine. He fucking knows exactly who to talk to. Tell you, this guy is gonna make it with this stuff. This is amazing. Like, he already, like, all of our friends love the product. Like, honestly, all Latinos, Latinas, they fucking love this.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
just
Why?
super
bro,
spicy.
spicy
Yeah.
honey,
I didn't know about
spicy
it.
honey on top of pizza, bro. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
What?
Like, no,
Yeah.
it is cool. And he's figuring out now distribution and stuff. He has already people that can help him with the production, or they help him with the production stuff. And he does it on the side. Bro, once he does full time, and then we told him about TikTok, because bro, on TikTok, this is like, bro, this is the perfect purchase. Just think about the ads. You have this like spicy honey, you
Oh,
put a hot
yes.
Latina in there, whatever you want, an ad, or just like for some other people, and just like send it out. Bro, fucking great thing. It's a great product. Like, shipping also doesn't, bro, what's gonna fucking break in a plastic bottle with honey in it? Like, it's a squeeze bottle.
Yes.
Like,
I,
it's fucking epic. And it's like, and the same thing I see with cookies, like protein cookies. Oh, bro, I don't know if you've seen this. Have you seen these gums, these homemade gum, like chewing gum? So, bro, I've gotten so many ads lately, like about this chewing gum that is remineralizing your teeth. I'm not
Man.
sure how accurate this is, but I listened in a podcast the other day about there is an ingredient that you can have naturally occurring that is antibacterial and fights
Caries.
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 What is
No,
it
it's
called?
called yeah.
Well, anyways, it kills off and prevents some whole like creating of oh my god, what are they called?
It's called caries, Mark.
Cavities.
Yeah.
Anyways, super cool. And I've seen this, and bro, they sell. What do you think a single pack of gum costs?
I
Like,
don't
I
know.
think 18 strips in there.
I don't know. Have no idea. Two
$5.
euros, €5. I don't know.
$20,
20.
Holy
Oh,
bro. You can get a 3-pack
shit.
for 30. No, so it's insane. Like, crazy. I'm telling, the margins are probably crazy high. Also, shelf life forever. Do I love gum? Hell yeah, I love gum, bro. I
Bro,
can
this
fucking talk about
no.
this shit, like
No, this
physical
guy's
products, bro.
fucking Mark is just like
Bro,
munching on
physical
this.
products are like fucking, for me, that's fucking so cool. Like, honestly, like, so epic. Like chewing gum,
I
beef
mean,
jerky, protein
yeah.
bars. I'm
Yeah.
fucking down, bro. I'm down to clown. I just don't want it right now because we want to do the product, like the AI stuff and all that shit. I just want to do it right now. Maybe I'll start it on the side. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Like, it depends on how the situation goes. But
Yeah. If you are
but
able to have a stable income, then you can
yeah, but you see how
fulfill.
fucking passionate I am about the shit.
Yes.
Like, I
Yes.
fucking, this is,
I can feel it, brother. I can feel
bro.
it.
Like,
Victor's
this is
like, is
gets
there
me
a
pumped, bro.
connection? Victor's like, is there a connection for the
Yes.
physical products? No, but also what I saw
Oh
the other
yes.
day was a chewing gum, which is harder to make the jawline. Because you saw like these.
Yeah.
There's
I
this-
didn't get excited about that one.
I mean, I
It's
was
not
like,
a chewing gum. I saw like something that they chew. like,
Yeah, but they
it's
have also
plastic.
chewing gum.
But now they came out with a chewing gum, which is harder, so very hard to
Jaw
chew.
chiseler.
Yeah,
something
whatever.
like
But
that.
the thing is, like, man, there are people buying these fucking plastic to chew on.
Let me
It's
go.
better to have fucking chewing gum. It's just very hard. You're like chewing like a motherfucker, and then it gets like for the jawline, and then it's also something. Because that's one of the things that Mark and I always been thinking about. Like, what should we build next? It should be a product which is easy to solve the problem on TikTok, to show it on TikTok. Yes, but it's true. Nowadays, you have to be able a simple problem solution. So, for example, may it be Kelly I is you take a photo of the food and it gives you the calories, even though it's super inaccurate, like completely inaccurate. They make 2 million a month. Then before, like the Tinder helper, whatever, Riz, whatever. It's like, hey, it's like you're a wingman for chatting. Now, the gum, for example, you chew it, you get chisel line, whatever. But the thing is, or hot honey, right? It's very simple to show. Like food is like so visually.
You said food, but for some reason I heard poop. So I was thinking as a poop app. You just take a picture of the poop and you get your health check.
Oh, bro, that'd be kind of nice, bro. Honestly,
Yeah,
that's
that
also
work like
this
this.
also could go viral. Like, hey, no, but honestly, that could go viral. Like, hey, poop health. Like, if that actually works,
Body never lies.
100%, 100%. I'm sure that is like really hard to fucking do the actual science behind it, but
right that there is a niche that could pay for that picture.
Bro.
Yeah, it's a two-sided marketplace, right?
Yeah, we are going
basically
to sideways. Yeah, let's go back to.
Bro, also I lied about the gum. It actually costs 23 euros and 3 cents for one pack. And I sent it to you guys on Instagram. So this is wild.
Oh yeah, I saw that video.
It's called,
bro.
Yeah. It's why if you go on the link, I don't know what this is made out of. Like store. I don't know if this is like Instagram store.
Laughed by thousands. But chew your way.
Like for real, today every business is becoming native online first.
It's
so
only thing you work, like social media. That's the way to grow it. Yeah. You need to love doing content there, and like that's also one of the things. Like the friends there who doing the Instagram that we showed about the protein cookies. Right now, they build all their business based on their social media to sell out.
Yes.
So that's the thing. And then later on, they will need to introduce somebody else. Otherwise, they will not be able to sell it because as long as you are the face of social media, it's very hard. So that's why people look at, for example, the whiskey. No. What is it from the guy who does Deadpool?
Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
Exactly. He had a whiskey or something like this. Gin.
Aviation gin.
Aviation, yeah. And like he was the face and he could easily sell it like for how many hundreds of millions. But that's the thing. You don't want to be the face. It helps at the beginning.
Well, but it's distribution. He was distribution. He is also, bro. He's done this not only. Ryan Reynolds is fucking insane. You can't say compare that because Ryan Reynolds has done that for something mobile. He does it. He did it for the aviation gin. He did it for a couple of things. He knows exactly how it works. He does the commercials. He's being himself. He has the branding then that goes with him and etc. So it's just like putting his stamp of approval on it, and then people like, yeah, he's such a sweetheart. Let's fucking go. Let's do this.
That's
true. So yeah.
But right now I'm thinking about Prime, that it has Logan Paul and KSI. So Prime right now, I was really amazed that I saw Prime when it was born in US. And 1 month ago, I was in Naples, and we just stopped at a shop in the Autobahn.
Yeah.
And we saw Prime. Like, what? Prime here in Italy, in Naples? Like, what?
It's in our gym.
We have it in our... It's exactly...
How did you get from Instagram to
Italy?
Because they're crazy, bro. They're like $1 billion company now.
I also don't think that Logan Paul makes the drink Prime. So he's just the face. I don't think he's
100%. Listen to the podcast. The distribution company that came up. They already did.
Yeah,
Of
no,
course
no.
not. They are just distribution again. There were two like who did already drinks before for somebody else.
KSI.
And then they were like, all right, if you want to, we'll build it, and you're getting X percentage. That's
Yes.
why, what is it,
Yes.
Mark? We talked on another episode on it on our podcast, is having as a co-founder, what is it? A social media co-founder. We had a specific name for somebody who is already who has big following, because it's not the no CMO. I think, what did we call it?
It's the distribution. No, yeah, I know what you mean though. It's basically a distribution co-founder. Like okay. So it's like the game was, it's just like saying what Kim Kardashian did and everyone. It's like what KSI did. So they are basically, you're looking for a co-founder who is already distribution, like co-founder. It doesn't matter. You probably already have a good enough product, and then you just buy yourself a co-founder or give them equity,
Shares.
and then they fucking exactly, and they just make it explode. They're like, I mean, like Kim Kardashian, Spanx, not Spanx, whatever, Skims, I think they're called. You name it. All these brands are fucking insane because they have this, I don't
The
know,
face.
exactly celebrity behind it. KSI with Prime. Mas, have you seen that?
No.
What was that?
Oh, Mas Plus. It's the
From
drink.
Yeah,
It's the drink
yeah.
from it's from Messi versus Prime, bro. They literally just copy Prime, and it's just Messi.
What?
It's just Mas,
Yeah, I've seen
MAS
it. I've seen
plus. Type it in. Just type it in, bro.
Must drink. Okay.
Mas drink, bro.
it. I've seen that. I was like,
Bro,
the
it's
fuck.
Prime. It's Prime, bro.
Yeah. Bro. I
But
mean,
it
and
wo-
Prime is also something else, but there's so many now. Like, bro, even in Lidl, they have something, a drink like this. Looks like the same thing, just a Lidl brand. Like,
Of course.
it's insane. It's so cool, of course, because now hydration is becoming that way. Because obviously, I think Prime, they made it cooler for this generation from Gatorade now to this. It's like this thing to do. Now you have Mas, and then with Messi, obviously. So Messi probably has a fucking
So you have Mr. Beast with the chocolate?
Yeah.
exactly. But a little bit different because I think he created that from the get go.
Ah, okay.
Also,
He
yeah,
owned it
because he
100%.
he wanted to first partner up with someone like this, but the problem is what he saw, that every producer actually was using child labor in some kind of form. So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter which chocolate producer, and so he had to go to the. He even wanted to have a producer like, hey, I'm willing to pay X amount for this, and they're like, no,
I'm willing
no,
to pay extra. I'm willing
Yeah.
to pay extra if you don't use child labor. And they're like, you can't do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like the crazy part. I was like, oh man, that is wild. So he had to go do the entire supply chain from scratch again. It's crazy of distribution. I mean, that's why
So
Feastable now is
going back to
billions.
cookies. So let's say first step is you do the cookies in home, right?
Yeah.
You do
We
the
tried
cookies.
already some. Well,
And
it
then
was
you slowly scale. But what after? What comes after you do the cookies in home?
Okay, look. So the thing is, then you rent out a kitchen. Okay. So, like,
Okay.
the guy is a great example. So you start making them until you have a recipe that's okay. All right. Because at the end of the day, you got to test a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go to a fresher kitchen, like a ghost kitchen, something like that. You can rent. You say, like, hey, I don't know, every Friday I rent it out. Then you can either buy the packaging machines and all that stuff directly, or you have partner up with someone. Because the thing is that you're not gonna find someone who does it for you unless you have a different specific batch size. Because I looked into it. I think the smallest some of them have you need to spend like 20K.
Mm-hmm.
And it's bro,
Of course.
if you don't have a good recipe yet or whatever, you need to find a distributor. And in fact, actually, this brand just literally just switched to a different distributor that they just posted it, because before they were doing it all themselves, and you have to scale it, right? And then it comes to distribution, right? You need to find partners, etc. If you can find it directly from the
Well,
get go, you find partners and continue doing it. Nice, because you need to see if people like it, whatever. And then you have it
You need a lot
external.
of feedback. That's why
of
before
course,
going there, you need a
that's
Exactly.
the
So
thing. That's why you do it yourself first, right? Because technically you
Mm.
can't sell something that you made in your home kitchen. That's why you have to go to one of
well, unless you get a certificate, there
Yes.
is some things you can get it
Yes.
done in your house, but you can't have a dog in there. It depends also on the country.
But
Anyways,
let's say
so
general
continuing.
no.
Yeah. So the life cycle, I think, in this venture would be first in the house, continuous feedback loop, improve, improve, improve. Then you feel confident with it. Uh, Everyone loves it that and they're giving you honest feedback. You scale up. You're like, look, either you get a loan or you say like, okay, what I'm gonna do. Then because you now need packaging, before you didn't do packaging, right? You just made them at home. Yeah, you gave them out. It's like, what are you thinking? Then you convince, well, you can run ads or something, whatever you want. Then you just distribute them. You fucking start the packaging. Packaging the whole deal, right? You need to have the package somehow and do all that stuff. That costs you probably 10, 15K, 20. So I think they started with 50K. I think these guys start with 50K, so which is cool
But
because
you
then
can
you
also
can
go to
see.
a bank, right, and take a loan with a business plan or not.
I mean, sure
You
you
could.
can. I'm sure you can do this. Like, I mean, for example, what I've seen with our friend Felix, he gets from PayPal. So when you have all payment provide, so if you use PayPal as a payment provider, the easiest you can do, and after you process X amount of money, you can get a loan from PayPal, and it's very cheap. I
Mm,
think one or something percent or 2% that you just have to pay,
nice.
and they just deduct it, pay that it is just deducted from your income. So it's much easier getting a loan from the payment from like this way. The
Yeah, but that
same.
doesn't help you at the beginning,
No,
Lucas.
at the
About
beginning
this.
it doesn't help you, but later on, right? Because if you have to order in batches from a producer, it helps you
Mhm.
pay for it. The same way, I think right now we're using with our German entity, Phenom, the bank, and they are now switching to their own because before they
But you
used.
have to sell online to be able to do with PayPal. If you talk about vendor machines, that is not
Yeah, but vending
online, right?
machines is not. Think about how many vending machines you would need to supply. First of all,
Well,
you will need to talk to somebody who
but
owns
it's not true.
vending
It's still
machines.
online. It's not true because end of the day, you do the deal. Like you don't
That's
go into a vending machine in there. You
that's
have
my
Yeah, you
your
go
point.
into
provider, right?
the
You have
Yeah.
provider.
somebody
Yes.
who owns all the vending machines. You have a deal with
Yes.
them. For example, maybe with
Yes.
the gym has, I don't know,
Yes.
30 vending machines. Then you're providing them, and they need to stack them themselves in their shelves. So you would just supply it to McFit, some basic
Yes.
fit, stuff like this. So that's something that you could do if you want to stay in the case of the protein bars. Oh yeah. It's fucking fantastic. Like for me, like as you can see, Mark and I get very like physical products is
No.
something
It's,
super cool.
yeah.
Like that we get
It's just
excited
different
about.
type of risk, right? It's just like one of the things you need. Like you need a little bit of starter money, and then do that. Don't get me
I mean,
wrong.
all
You need
right,
to put a lot of elbow grease in, a lot of hours, but it's cool. Cool shit, bro. You can
Yeah.
say, bro, this is my product.
man.
Like just imagine two bold twins on a fucking protein bar
Yeah, but I wouldn't
Like
even. I
cover.
this.
wouldn't. I
Yeah.
wouldn't call it like.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't
Uh,
show this. So I want to, Mark. I want to show. This is probably one of the best marketings I've seen in a long time. For
Are you
protein.
streaming? Are you sure?
Let me share my screen. David bar. Am I
Yeah, but I don't want. I don't want this. I don't want this product.
No, but my point is like, so they had a fucking amazing advertisement. So they're really good. 28 grams of protein, 150 calories only. They also
For the niche, it's fucking fantastic.
yes. So also they say like, no, men are not perfect, but David is, right? Because David, they had even the statue somewhere. I don't know where it shows.
At the beginning, at the top, you saw it on the top. At the top. Go up. Go up.
Yeah, that's the top. That's the top.
Oh, we saw it at the beginning. We saw it
Yeah, here
before.
humans aren't
There it is.
perfect, but David is. I mean, that's super cool
Uh-huh.
marketing. Also, they partnered up with a lot of big influencers because the guy he built before, what was it called? RX
RX bars?
RX bars, and sold it for
So
hundreds of
he had
millions.
already different protein bar thing.
Yeah, yeah, and he
He
sold
just did
it.
different.
Yeah, and then I mean, he partnered up
Okay.
with some.
So I am expecting to see this in Decathlon, right, in few months. When I
Hours.
go to buy
Which
new
one?
phone,
The
David.
David bars?
Yeah, the
Yes.
David bars are right now only available, I think, in the US. The thing is, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I
Bro, you
was.
have them.
Yeah, that's what my point.
Oh,
That's my
plot
point.
twist. I didn't
So,
expect this.
yes, that's bro. That's the point. My point. What I was trying to make is
That's
like we
good.
were so hyped. A friend of mine, she bought this. Actually, she bought us 4 packages, or no, 6 or 8 fucking
Yes.
huge amounts from the US. And man, protein wise, fantastic. Flavor wise, honestly, I had much better. I just eat them because they have too
Bro,
high in
really?
terms of protein.
like a 6 out of 10. Not gonna lie to you,
Some
6 out of 10.
flavors are 5, but from the high protein, if you're on the go and you fucking just need to drown this because you're like, I don't get access to good quality protein, good. Besides that, definitely not the case. But my point is, they signed up or they got more influencers involved, like as founders, right? And like, I don't know which one was it, Mike?
I don't know. I forget who it was, but it was like he also raised a lot of money. Like he raised money and everything because the first one that he did, it was a crazy good success story. Okay. And like this is a totally different way. This is the venture route. And I like the route that the other two guys that we just told you, the chunky fit are going because
Yes.
it's just cool. It's like personal. And don't get me wrong, it will scale out of the personal level, but it shows you they're like 2 steps ahead, right? Like I said, not in the
Yes.
house. We're like at the stage right now. We did one-time protein bars. We're gonna do that for the next couple of months, more and more at the stage at home. Then the next step is you rent a kitchen. You do this. You
If
do
we
the
want to do it,
distribution.
of course, because we're building also software
Yeah, of course.
products.
And then afterwards, you get someone to do it for you. You just do the marketing, the branding, and whatnot, right? Yeah.
Yes. But still, at level 0, the best guy to follow is level 2, not level 20.
Yes, exactly.
Because
That's a point.
Exactly.
the advice is wrong for you because you are.
Also, especially when you talk to somebody who made it, they're like, "Yeah, you have to diversify." But the thing is, how they got to the money is because they didn't diversify. They put everything in the same basket. So, like, you don't want to have fucking 5 or 10 income streams. No, you want to have one, and that should be the biggest one. It should be all in on your company, and that one will pay you so much dividends later on if it succeeds. Of course, that's why also like more risky. But then at the same time, once you sell a company, you get generational wealth. So that's like something. And then later, if you ask the guy later, he will like, yeah, I diversify and everything. I should recommend this. So, but this guy is 10 or 100 steps ahead of you. Like you should talk to somebody who is like, yeah, raised series A, series, whatever. So same with, yeah, I
Not
built
even
this.
like a seed. Like after a pre-seed seed, they're like,
Totally.
How
Coming
to
back
get
to
to
the
the
physical
seed,
product,
etc.
right? So like, hey, how did you get your first product with all the health stuff? How do you get that? Then how do you get the packaging? Like, how much is the investment? How did you get your first customers, etc.? So these are like the first things, and then how to get into retailers. Like for example, for us, like we might have a way to get into a supermarket chain, but it's like something we can explore then, right? So there's something always interesting to see, but you also have to see what is your network. So yeah. So yes, now we've been
So
talking.
physical products, bro. We are fucking hyped about physical products, bro.
I am also. Like.
Are you down for
The
protein
so
bars?
you're just what?
I was like, are you excited for protein bars? For protein bars?
Oh yes.
No, Victor's
Your
not.
first customer.
Victor's not hyped about the protein bars. Victor's hyped working with us. That's what it is.
Victor's like, tell me where we're going, Captain or Captain.
Yeah. So right now I don't know how can I help you with this protein bar, but
Yeah,
sure.
no, that wouldn't be much of a help right now. No.
But that's the thing. Like, my point is just like, bro, I'm in the same opinion as you said. It's hard to find people who want to work hard and get shit done because like most people are fucking lazy, and that's a true story. Like,
They get lost in their like
and also,
victim mentality, and I don't know.
Yes.
Who can you trust? Is also another point. Like when shit goes down, like it's important, man. Got the first-hand experience, so yeah. But
yes.
Agree. All right, Victor, what was another topic you want to talk about? Because you had the physical product. Now we had a rant on physical product, which I fucking loved. Now we just talk. At the beginning we were talking about the agency model.
What did you wait? Let's talk about the passion thing. What was your passion again? What was the result of your test?
My life reset map. I finished it this month because I didn't have enough credits, and then I just didn't get it. So he says, like the last prompt was, "Okay, now stay chill. We will send back the map when it's ready." Right? I stay chill.
It
I
hated
waited
you.
2 or 3 days, and yesterday I just entered and I said, "Where's my map?" And I'm just
Come on.
asking the AI, and the AI said, "What map?" So I went to customer support. I say, "Hey, bro, I need my map. Hey,
Wait,
unlock my map."
And they're like,
wait, but
there's a
what was the
map.
thing that you did that with about the physical product? Didn't you tell us like 2 weeks ago
Yes,
that you want like that was in
because
there?
yes, while it makes you questions, it also gives you small answers, but it doesn't give you the whole map. So I already
Mm.
got the idea of building a physical product from the interview. But now the final product is, here is the map to take the idea from idea to physical product. Like first month, do a prototype, something like 3 months, do this. First year, this is the goal. So this is what I mean by map.
Ah, okay. Makes sense.
And I'm still waiting for the. But even if the AI doesn't give me the answer, I already know. So I already bought the device. I'm testing. I'm still. So I finally was able to install the Flash firmware.
Oh, nice.
So flashing firmware means installing the
The
like
latest
Windows.
version of
You
a
can,
device, right? Because you
yes,
were
you can
one
install
behind.
Windows on this device.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Now I just discovered that these guys, since they are like a simple technology, they cannot connect to the Wi-Fi of 5 gigahertz. So you need Wi-Fi of 2.4 gigahertz.
But
Oh,
they
it's
have
okay.
normally
All of
both.
them have that.
Normally they have
My
exact.
router, has both in one band.
Ah,
Doesn't
we have the
allow you to
same.
pick.
Ah,
Yes. So
yes.
what I did now, I just bought a Wi-Fi extender,
Oh,
and that is a 2.4 gigahertz. So I'm waiting tomorrow for that Wi-Fi extender to come to home, right? And then
Bro.
I will connect this device not to my router directly, but to the
just
Wi-Fi extender.
just think about how much work you're putting in there right now to get this going on the first try. Like you are,
Learn.
like you are basically, like, nobody would do this. You're fucking completely
Because you
explorer.
love it, bro. He's like passionate about it.
I don't know. Yeah, I think there are a lot of guys of domotics out there. Like I found a lot of videos out there. So I think everybody learns like this.
Oh yeah,
Like
no, for sure.
this is a true hack, like doesn't work. How can I do it? I incrementally learn new stuff. Yes,
And
yes.
that's how
Bro,
you
I
get
I,
like
better.
that.
Especially we fail. Like you learn most from failing. To be honest, you're like, okay, that's definitely
and
how
it
it.
hurts so much. It hurts so much when you start and you are overwhelmed with information,
Bro,
like just information. Oh my God, please
you
stop!
know
Like,
what's how,
what's a Raspberry Pi? What's Flash? What's firmware? What's this? What's that?
you know what my trick is.
Now
First of all,
Wi-Fi also.
just write it down. For me, it's like everything I don't know, I write down on the site, and then I create a workflow. So I'm using my notebook normally, and then I write down workflow and think about the workflow, how to understand this, as well as this sounds now super weird, but I go from the big screen to a smaller screen, so it looks less overwhelming. Like I literally just unplug my laptop from the screen, and I just have my my small lap screen, and I'm like, huh, it's not that overwhelming, right? Because you're like, just visually the things get smaller, and when it gets smaller it feels less overwhelming, so you're like, bro,
It's less intimidating.
yeah, I
For,
mean,
for me, instead is I always choose the simple route. So this example, right now I'm paying $50 a license just to be able to use someone else's server.
all right,
So this device will hit that server, will generate a new image, and it will display the image here. It's a bitmap
yeah,
image. Okay.
$50 per month?
No. One time
uh,
license. This
Victor,
Ah,
can you
okay.
no, no.
quickly explain what you're building? Because if we ever use this as a podcast, so we can at least know what the audience will know.
Let me. I have to disable my one second. I don't know how to do it.
Or you can,
One
or just do the
second.
blur thing, whatever.
I don't. Let's see. Cam
Yes, you can on the side. I think you can do on the side. You can click on
on the
camera.
side. I don't. I'm not able to disable my background. I don't see it at least.
Well, just show it in front of you, and it should be
Yeah.
fine.
I don't know. Do you see it?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Now.
Yes.
Perfect. Yes.
So this is a paper screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very similar to the Kindle one if you ever had one. So
Yes.
if you
Mhm.
see, this is not turned on. You can see it in light, in dark, anywhere. It's like you can think of it as a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why a paper. So this device has a small motherboard called Raspberry Pi that you can make it do things. So this motherboard has also a Wi-Fi connector, so it connects to the Wi-Fi, and thanks to that, it can connect to internet. So what I'm building is this device will connect to internet. It will generate an image at a precise timing that I can choose. So I can say each 30 minutes, go to the server and generate a new image. And that image will be a lot of widgets. So I can show the calendar, I can show the to-do list, I can show the grocery list, whatever. So my idea is to stack three of them, one on top of each other, because I
Yeah.
bought three of them, and then using three screens just to display a lot of widget from my daily routine life. So for example, remember kids dentist tomorrow, or
Yeah.
things that, so an idea that I have is this: you go make groceries, you take a picture of the grocery list, and thanks to AI, you extract the groceries, and now you know what you have in your fridge. So after 3 or 4 pictures, after 2 weeks, this device will know what is it in your fridge, and it can suggest you like this week you can eat this. Because the biggest problem that I have with my wife is what do we cook today? So this is our biggest pain point right now. What do we cook today? What do we cook tomorrow? And what do we cook after tomorrow?
Wouldn't
And then
be
you say something and it's like, that's not what I wanted.
Victor, what about an advanced, like literally installing a tiny camera in the fridge and then it just takes a picture and shows what's still in there?
I think that, so yes, going back to what is the first step? The first step is to use the easiest way to start.
Yes, of
So
course.
right now I'm paying the license and connecting to the server. Second step will be have my own server, have my own stuff, and also selling this to other people. And maybe third step will be like a small camera that you can put in the car and you can check temperature and heat, and let's say you have dogs.
Yeah.
So I think you have product out there that can do this, but I will also build it myself.
Did you just see that? Oh my god, I saw it the
Yeah.
other. That's so funny. Cutie Pie just did this. He just
Yes,
built this.
yes,
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 you watched it.
yes,
What did he build?
yes. That's why I got the idea.
Yeah, he
So I will
basically.
still build
Yeah,
it.
go ahead.
I am at that stage of PewDiePie. He's level 1, I'm level 0.
Yeah, so basically, I just watched a little bit of it. So basically, PewDiePie had this problem with his dog. Like he loves his dog. He said he wants to go with when he goes to grocery shopping. He leaves it in the car, but you never know fucking how hot it's in there. He leaves the AC on, but he wants to make sure that the dog is okay. And like the cameras, all the other cameras that he was trying, like they have like monthly fees. It's like crazy expensive. He's like, fuck this
Yes,
shit. There must be an easier way to make sure that my dog was fine. So he bought a Raspberry Pi and then he wanted to start coding, and then it's basically connected to a camera, like shitty camera, doesn't matter, with some sensors, and then you just like get feedback from it. And that's what
yes,
I wanted to do.
yes,
It's
That's
like
cool.
basic because your dog in the car, that's a common thing. And if it can get that out for people for cheap, it just doesn't have to like it doesn't need to be HD quality. It just needs to be okay, where's the dog? It's just like a few pixels, all right, cool. And then what's the temperature?
and even there, you can also sell the kit to assembly. So if I'm at level 0, I will buy that kit. So maybe someone that is not technical, okay, no, but I will buy the kit that he at level 1 will sell. That this is my kit, how I build the one. Yeah.
Yes, but the thing is, like, it comes to commercialization, you think about it, because at the end of the day, you need to connect it somehow to internet or something, so otherwise you won't get the
Yes.
updates,
Yes.
right? And that's something that you will have to do. You just don't do it for 20, 30, whatever it was per month. Make it
Mm.
much cheaper, $2, $3. Fuck yeah, I'll pay that. You had a dog like in the car, bro.
Yes.
It's so much more convenient. You can leave him in there. You don't have to worry about it, etc. Fine, fucking epic.
And same stuff with your whole oven. So you can add sensors. So once you start going to the rabbit hole, like all your home can become a playground. Like you can
Wait,
set
how
like,
does?
yes.
Go ahead. No, sorry. Go ahead. How does it work with the
So
oven?
let's say you can set a sensor and a movement sensor. So you say after 6 p.m., if you see me that I'm entering the kitchen, you ask me, do you want some music? And I just say yes. So instead of saying, "Hey Google,
Ah,
put some music," you already know that it's 6. You already know that I'm in the kitchen. Probably I'm cooking. So yeah, put me some music.
bro, you fell down in the craziest rabbit hole. You're
I
like,
love it.
what the fuck can I do in my house fucking
Yes,
2040?
yes. And all
That's
of this
insane.
is so cheap. So it's just
Really?
patient.
Yeah, you
Like
just
a
have
Raspberry Pi is like 20 to 30 bucks, something like that. And the sensor again, it's everything. It's 10, 15 euro.
That's not
Yes.
bad, honestly. That's really not
No,
bad.
no. Like even 100 euro is something like you buy a nice motherboard with a lot of sensors, and you can connect the lights, the TV, the everything with
man.
just 100 bucks.
So basically, you're telling me that Hue Light is fucking us pretty bad on the pricing. You're paying for a light 60 euros that is turned on by Bluetooth.
Hmm.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Philips lights, bro. They're crazy expensive.
Yeah,
I still don't have the knowledge of how everything works, but yeah.
but that's also the part, right? Like when you learn more and more, and then that moment it just does it clicks. You're like, oh
Yes.
my god,
And you say, "Oh, I can build this because I know this, and now you connect the dots, and you,
Bro, I
you
know. I
became the
love it.
next Steve Jobs."
But it's like cool. Like these kind of stuff is like I'm super excited about because these are not this not the mainstream stream sexy markets, right? It's just like these are something that seem kind of silly or whatever right now, but it's like a fucking but at the end of the day, this is getting better and better and better. It's so cool. And like there is a market for these. Bro, there's a market for everything. I'm telling you right now. Like the thing that you said about the camera with the taking a picture of your poop and analyzing it, 100%. If this actually is accurate, telling you, look, based on the poop that coming out, you're missing these nutrients. Fuck it,
Yes,
I'll do it because look, honestly, it's a pain in the ass to go to doctor and all this stuff. And think about it, and then you have to ask for a poop sample. Imagine, bro.
yes,
Imagine, bro. This is like so uncomfortable. You have to pick up poop and put
yes.
it in something. Hell no! If you can do this with a fucking camera,
Let's
bro.
go.
Even if it's only 70% accurate, who gives a fuck? That's already
We,
70%
we
better than
have the
nothing.
idea for YC Combinator this year.
physical
Pictures of
products,
poop,
Yeah.
physical products, boys.
not physical products. Look, it's just the poop, the poop, the poop.
The poop guy, poop guy,
We'll be on the cover of Time magazine, like the poop
making
guys.
making. Uh, oh, it could be worse.
Bro, honestly, I think that's cool. It's also like it's super
Yeah, give
helpful.
me
And I think that's a
1 million.
cool.
I
But
don't
think
care.
about it, it's a cool vision statement as well, right? You're making humanity healthier, or just like making it easier to like because there's so I'm sure there's a lot of things that we can fucking learn from our poop, like bacteria and all that stuff. I'm not sure that's actually possible with the camera, but the idea is cool.
That's
Also,
the
another thing that I'm seeing now that I'm entering this world is 3D printing. So this
oh
case that, bro, like huge market, huge, and also like think of about how many times in your home something break and you have to buy a new stuff because nobody sells you the part, one part, and you
yeah
just need this small part and you have to buy the whole one.
yeah.
And this also I'm seeing people online that comes and like
That
start building.
that
Is
that
the, do you
reminded me
think
during
there is
COVID.
a
There was a
is there a website,
no, go
a
ahead, Lewis.
platform? Is there a platform for selling parts? I'm sure there must be.
I don't know for selling, but I know that you can download the parts. You can there are a lot of websites where you can download the projects. So you have already your 3D machine printing machine. You just download project print. So you even don't need no technical skill, nothing.
Oh, it's fucking amazing. Like this is the thing also, like it reminded me of during COVID. There was a company, I'm not sure, I think it was in Germany or the US. They bought like 50, 60 printers and they helped build um, respiration machines,
Mhm.
respirators. So like one of the things, because there was a shortage and they could 3D print most of the easy stuff of it, was fucking amazing. And like in general, like with AI, they can help you create this kind of stuff and then you just print it. Like at some point, this will be just like a thing. But again, AI cannot do physical products. It can help you with it, right? With the creation. But if you have the brand and all the other stuff, bro, combine it perfect because AI can do most of the other stuff where it's just like, I don't know, white collar job.
Hmm.
Man, I'm
Okay.
excited after this. I'm just like I want to build something
Bro,
physical.
and coming back to the physical product, bro, with the protein. Okay, what is one thing like you're the perfect candidate? Okay, protein bars. Okay,
Yes.
okay. What do you see? What do your kids eat?
What do you mean?
Look.
What is-
Let's put it this way. You don't like protein bars, right? But you care about your kids,
So for
right?
me
And their health.
personally, I do not know how they work. I see protein bar, a lot of them, but I never know which one should I choose, which one is best or not.
Okay.
This is my
Then, and
problem.
this is for you on a personal level, bro.
Yes.
When was the last time you fucking saw a protein bar for kids? But let's say a protein bar, a healthy fucking something that kids should actually consume, not candy stuff. My thing was on one thing that I told Lucas also was like, look, fucking protein bars. People are already fighting so much about, I don't know, women protein bar, or this is the all healthy, this is the CrossFitter bar. But bro, people are forgetting about fucking children. Like, don't sell it as a protein bar. Sell it as a fucking nutritious snack for children.
Which
High
helps brain
protein, all
development, because
natural.
in the end, protein
Exactly.
helps brain development.
Exactly. The think about that branding, bro. Like, I'm just thinking, let them other fight about that. You have a high protein snack with all natural ingredients for a kid,
Mhm.
bro. That fucking shit, that chip sales itself. But you
I
know what
agree.
I mean? Like, okay, because that's why I asked you. Like, what do you buy for your kids snacks wise? Do you think a bar that tastes amazing, it doesn't even have to say protein on it, and the parents care that it's healthy for their kids, they will fucking buy the shit out of this.
Yes.
Put it also at the end directly where the cashiers are.
Yeah.
So that's exactly that zone where the like people are like, oh, okay.
Or even TikTok, like you start with TikTok.
Yeah,
yeah.
for TikTok, you start with TikTok, everything. Bro, I'm telling you, it's the fucking protein bar
You know
for
what I'm seeing?
kids.
Like as a parent right now, I'm looking at camps. So summer camps. It
Yeah.
comes
Yeah.
summer. So summer camps. And bro, like Facebook, TikTok, everything where I look, I say, oh, that is a nice camp. That I would like to see Sebastian go. So it works. I guarantee that as a parent, it works when you see an ad on Facebook or on TikTok for your kid. And it's
Yeah.
like, take my money. It's like he's still small, but when I see a summer camp and some kids at 14 that they say, thanks to this camp, I learned how to learn.
And you're like,
Yeah.
yes, take my money.
Learning techniques, memory techniques, and everything.
Yeah.
So yes, of course, I want that for my kid, right? He learns how to learn, how to use his brain. I'm sure, you'll take my money, So
Yeah.
this is my
No,
guys.
the-
I have to go. My Serena came home. And my
All right,
All right,
Victor,
bro.
thanks for the call.
thanks for catching up.
I might upload it for podcast episode. So love you, bro. See you next week. And yeah, let's go.
Bye.
Let's find some more
I love you,
ideas.
bro.
Let's go,
Bye.
bro.